It's time to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world. And Emmanuel Ifeni is already here. Great Malabar.
Yes, Ruben. Our last set of guests,
yes,
they were clarifying their national mandate group, not Atiku mandate group, but they ended up speaking for Atiku, campaigning for Atiku, selling the Atiku. These politicians. Yes. Now let's start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, NUPRC, Nigeria must declare emergency on oil theft. Underproduction, others. Resolving security challenges will bring back investors to oil sector. Yes, that's the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulation Commission and its chief executive, Mr. Gbenga Komolafe, making that statement there at that meeting yesterday. And he identified those challenges that need to be dealt with for Nigeria to optimize its production and for investors to get value for their investment. Of course, he mentioned oil theft, which should be a really big issue. Perhaps for a country like Nigeria, I hardly hear this of any other country, where a vessel, a super tanker, can come into a country, steal oil, doing that in a period of 1 month, and leave the shores of this country, only to be apprehended by the intelligence effort of another country. So it's one of the issues that must be dealt with. And of course, security, because the insecurity in the country, also a disincentive to investors. And they also mentioned the issue of aging and decaying infrastructure in the oil industries. Because some of these oil facilities being vacated by oil majors and being taken over by indigenous investors and their partners. Some of them have aging facilities. And compared to what they were producing in the years gone by, when these oil majors were really reaping from these oil wells, I hope it's not a situation where having sucked the oil to the extent that it is no longer profitable, these majors are now abandoning this oil and, of course, selling their assets to Nigerian-owned oil companies. But again, Mr. Komolafe is on top of the situation as a regulator. And if he's raising these issues, it means he's also ready to provide solutions going forward. Now, the Guardian newspaper, the story of the day, Wike's UK meeting with Obasanjo Obi Atiku heightens 2023 puzzle. That's how the Guardian is reporting it. PDP confident of amicable reconciliation. Atiku orders Lamido, others to halt verbal warfare over Wike. Strategic meeting to unite Ushibaju, Amici, others, other APC presidential aspirants in the work. So it's not only the PDP that is trying to pull its ranks together ahead of the campaigns. The APC is also doing that, as we'll see in other further reports. The Punch newspaper, UK peace meetings, Article 6 Wike support. Obasanjo pushes Obi agenda. Rivers governor tables demand, wants Atiku's commitment in writing ahead of agreement. Wike's men favor alliance with Tinubu, say Obi lacks strong structure. APC presidential aspirants may meet Tinubu. APC presidential aspirants may meet over Tinubu Shetima ticket. Is that report suggesting that all is still not well? They need to meet and assuage those aspirants who were defeated by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the convention, because some of them have been actually cold. For instance, the usually buoyant Chibuike Rotimi Amici has gone cold since after that convention. What is he up to? perhaps the meeting between Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his running mate, and the presidential aspirants on the APC side will bring Amaechi out of his cocoon and be active in the campaign for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed's presidency. Now, the New Telegraph newspaper 2023 of Obasanjo in London brokers Obi-Wike alliance. Now, under yes, that's the photograph of those who are meeting in London there. But below that photograph, the front page of the New Telegraph, there's back out of ASU strike. Students tear state varsities. Back out of ASU strike. Students tear state varsities. Yes, slam lecturers for demanding strike month's salary as NANS clocks 40. Kwesu may resume strike over non-remittance of salary deductions. Now, the Daily Independent newspaper, also trading as Wike in UK, turns most sought after bride. Yes, another story below the photograph in the Daily Independent newspaper. Jonathan, Sambo, others harp on credible 2023 general election. We need competent leaders to unite the country. Oshiomhole, yes, Adams Aliyu Oshiomhole, former governor of Edo State. The problem of Nigeria is breakdown of value system. Dino Melaye making that statement. Now, the Nation newspaper, Oshibajo, Lawan, Amaechi, 19 orders to unite for Tinubu, ex-APC presidential aspirants to meet in Abuja next week. Now, the Daily Trust newspaper, 2023, be responsible. Put Nigeria first. Jonathan tells politicians, former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan urges citizens to vote right leaders. Sambo wants issue-based campaign. Leaders have a lot to learn from IBB. Oshiomhole and Aliyu making that statement. But just one foreign newspapers quickly before we round this off. The Times of London. Truss plans big package to help with energy bill. Households brace up for price cap rise today. Cost may soon exceed mortgage payment. Not easy times in the UK, Ruben.
Well, thank you very much, Manuel Efene. We seem to have run out of time.